As Black women, we are meant to feel inferior in this Western world. And when I say Western world, I'm gonna get specific. In the United States, in the Western side of the world, it's made to feel like the mainstream media controls how Black women should operate, think, and be, right? Let's not forget where we come from as Black women. If you want to label me as pro-Black, go ahead. Because I don't know how are you going to label someone what they are. That makes no sense. So that label is thrown away. My thing is, we come from luxury. Everything about us is luxury. The definition of luxury is us. With every lesson that everyone has learned, every other race has learned, and we've shared and cultivated with assisting each other throughout centuries, Black women have been at the forefront and been there. We have always been there. No matter how you want to paint it or how you feel it may be portrayed, it is what it is. From our hair, the oils we use. Have you purchased shea butter on Amazon? If anyone knows purchased shea butter on Amazon, you would understand just the process of making shea butter is a luxury. Let's get down to the food we eat. For me to make a plant-based meal for me and my children every day, it's a process. For my skin to glow this way, I have to nourish my body in a way that is fitting to do so. That is a luxury. For me to bathe and wash my armpits and my body with water that comes out of a faucet that was invented or created, probably, or cultivated, just because it was patented in a palm person's name doesn't mean that you guys discovered it. So it's just like I'm saying, like, everything we do is a luxury. And I feel like we in society are getting degenerate. And we are looking for things, outside of ourselves when it comes to living in luxury from our head to our feet. And I totally agree with this. I don't agree, actually. I don't agree with the agenda that is coming to the forefront of making Black women feel as if we don't deserve the luxuries that we deserve. When it comes to dating, you deserve the best. When it comes to dating, when it comes to eating your food and feeding your children, you deserve the best. Not just for Black women, just women in general. But because I'm speaking of Black women being luxurious, because for the DEI accusations that they've been throwing our way, talking about how we're the ones using it the most, the last time I checked, we kind of bougie. If you go to any grandma, auntie's house, you will understand that we don't just take scraps. We don't do that. But in the Black community, the degeneracy of the Black people is making it look like we're comfortable with those things. We're comfortable with not working hard anymore. We're comfortable with men not being disciplined enough to take care of their household. We're getting more and more comfortable with the things that are far opposite from luxury. And that is what is kind of making me wonder, how long can this go on for? One, right. And the people who are creating Black women, if you're not speaking into yourself, how are you going to speak into your child, your daughter, who is going to grow up to be a Black woman? It's to the point where people think that having a family is bad. Tending to a human being, one of the most beautiful things I think, is bad. It's completely insane to me that people don't want to have children because of this ludicrous social control and manipulation of the mind that we can't have children. Listen, the poorest of poor people deserve to have kids too. I said this in another video as well. Because majority of the world is poor if you look at the criteria that they're talking about. You know what poor is defined as? Poor is defined as, oh, you're not a millionaire or a billionaire, or let's get even more specific, you can't pay for a hospital bill, you can't pay for if your car breaks down. If you look at the economy, most families cannot do that. Most people are living paycheck to paycheck. Most societies in America and the western side of the world, they would like you to think that they are this bigger and grandeur. Everyone is making millions and everyone is living in this facade. But when it comes down to Black people, we are always in luxury, no matter how much money is in our purse or in our bank account. We are so innovative. We create something from nothing. And if history hasn't taught y'all nothing, it's that we are good for that.
We need money. Black women specifically need a lot of it because we need our things.
We need our things.
I don't think that enough people understand that, we come from shiny and gaudy. We were royalty. Yeah. We're still royalty, right? Which is why they want to stifle us so much, which is why they want the DEI programs out of there that may have not even been a real thing to begin with, right? Yeah. They want these things to not be to the forefront. You know why? Because they don't want us to have this. Because they know with this, it controls this. They don't want us to have that. We deserve it, and we deserve a lot of it. And I want Black women to stop thinking that it is okay to just simply get by.
See, this is why it's so important to understand yourself and also to be surrounded by other people who have like minds like us. Because if you were in an environment where the lack was celebrated and we didn't have aunties and grandmas to tell us who we are and hype us up and let us know, they have completely obliterated history of luxury for Black women. They knock the noses off the pharaohs. They get rid of the woman king's history. Make it so hard to find that Black women don't even know that they come from this. Yes, you go out there and people are like queen. Yes, you claim yourself, self-proclaimed queen, put it on your head. But the point I'm trying to make here is we are in a situation as Black women, I'm not saying all of us, but I would like all of us to realize that we are walking luxury, okay? There ain't nothing in this world that we did not, and I repeat, we created the swag. We created the beings who created the swag. Everything that is on this planet is because of us. You understand? So there is no second guessing who you are. And I say this with my chest. Proud to be a Black woman. Proud to know that I live in luxury. Yeah. Proud to know that my children will also live in luxury. And when I mean luxury, it means they have running free water everywhere. Like, they have food to eat, good food to eat, organic food at that. You know, they don't have to worry about money. I'm so grateful for that. They don't have to worry about food. They don't have to worry about someone taking care of their hair. I got you. I got you. You will always be pampered. You will always be welcome here. I will always help you. I am setting it so good for my kids, and this is where we're coming from. We're so distracted as women and don't understand that we lead the household. That's another thing. That's a whole nother video. We lead the household that we're in. The success of your family and the generations after is up to you today and who you procreate with. Being with you sexually is also a luxury. You don't understand that? Let's get to the next bit.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about it?
Let me give the girls some hope and tell y'all my testimony, okay? So my boyfriend and I met when we were in college, but we got into a committed relationship after we both graduated. After he graduated, he moved to Dallas for an amazing job offer, y'all. An amazing job offer that is like his dream job. But me, on the other hand, I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. So I'm still in Virginia at this time, working job after job, changing my career about 10 different times, trying to figure out what the heck is my passion. So y'all, one day I was on the phone with him getting ready for work, but I was also just venting to him about how unhappy I was, y'all. Like, I was just like, babe.
This is such a flex to be surrounded. As I just said, it's great to be surrounded by like-minded people. And being young, it's like they're trying to force us into being slaves again. If you want to put it like that. They want to put your mind, they want to make reading lame. They want to make being dumb a flex. They want to do all of that stuff. And it's just like, you do know you have to become an adult and you are responsible for yourself. And the fact that they push you into something so easy, they have one saying that I had is like, freeness come with If you know what the saying is, drop it below. But what I'm trying to say is, please question everything that this state is trying to give you and try to trick you out your spot. They're trying to trick you out your spot. They're trying to make you believe that black hair is not luxury. They're making you believe that you have to straighten your hair to feel luxurious. If you want to do that, that's fine. There's nothing. Black hair is one of the most maladaptable hairs ever. It will go back. It will curl up. Fine. But when it comes to the fact that black women want to change the appearance of their whole facial features because to look less black, make it make sense. Please make it make sense.
I don't want to be drinking. I don't want to be famous. I don't even want to be an influencer. I want to be a socialite. I want to network. I want to go to charity events. I want to go to expensive dinners. I want to go to Martha's Vineyard for the film festival. I want a vacation in St. Bart's, go to F1, go to Monaco. I want me and my group of friends not to be talking about boys or drama. I want to talk about entrepreneurship. I want to talk about businesses. I want to talk about how we're going to network and make more money. I feel like being a 24-year-old living in New York City, it is so hard to find like-minded people. No teen shade to anybody, but I feel like a lot of people in my age group, all they care about is being in the clubs and partying. I want to be able to have business meetings. I want to be really cute, always look good, and host events. I want to be known for something more. Yeah, it's getting to a point where I feel like I cannot relate to anybody in my age group. I feel like I need to meet new people who are on the same wavelength as me. Like, life is so much more than boys and partying and going out and posting online all the time. Like, we could really make a difference. We could really be there. I want to be upper echelon. I want to be a socialite for real. I want me and my friends to be not going only band for band. I want us to go business for business, networking for networking, event for event, like lifestyle for lifestyle for real. Yeah, for 2026, we're thinking bigger and better for real.
Okay. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. Because let's emphasize luxury in relationships. Black relationships at that. Let us put that up there. Because for some reason, social media, if you follow social media, you will think black love has died. I don't know about you, but black love is the sweetest thing. And as someone who's in black love right now, it's the most validating experience I've ever experienced in my life. The fact that we can understand each other, our culture, everything that is us is black. There's just unwritten things that I don't have to explain. And him being a fellow Jamaican makes it even better. You know, and I know black transcends culture. So whatever you choose to do. But I just love seeing these just women just being treated right. And I hate to say it, but social media is making it look like black men and black women cannot get along. They make it look like we can't be together. But I'm seeing old couples be together for years. Ones that be treating each other good. Old men who say, you take care of the home. You go and do what you want to do and figure out what you want to do. I got you. His mama raised him right. Women who care about the men, who care what they think, how they feel, you know, those things matter. You're not just using somebody's son. And the lack of empathy now in society is just uncanny. How just irresponsible most of us have become. And I have to say us because it would be stupid of me to just act as if I'm talking at you, you know? But when you look at it, it's an us thing. It is an us thing. Even though they're trying to portray this message that it's not an us thing, it is an us thing. And please don't give up on one another. Please do not give up on one another. You understand? And when I say don't give up on one another, I mean black love. Black love is a luxury. Ask anybody who is not in it and they see it. It's a luxury. Of course, they might be happy with their situation, but when they see it, they know that it's a luxury. They know it's a luxury. There's no going against it. It's a great feeling that I wish everyone can experience. However you choose to do so, right? But yo, that's all I got for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below about what Black luxuries you're experiencing and what you had and what you can take from this video. Let me know, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.